Viewers, please be advised that the feed is an uncensored broadcast and may not be suitable for all audiences. Unfortunately, as mentioned in last week's episode, our host had to fly out to Costa Rica. However, the feed will not be stopped so easily, and we go now live to the Berliner. Just kidding, now let's do this for real. You are watching the feed with your hosts, Adam C. Smith and Lee Rayl. Filling in for Erin this week, Adam and Lee are joined by a special guest host fresh off the Late Late Show with CRAIG FERGUSON, almost live star, and appearing Wednesday night at the 907 in Renton, and this weekend at the Auburn Avenue Theater, Brooks McBeth. The SonarFeed comes to you live over Ustream from the Berliner Pub in Renton every Monday at 7:30 p.m. Pacific. Previous episodes may be found online at sonarcast.com, on YouTube, or on iTunes. Here they are now, to entertain you. It is the SonarFeed.
Alright guys, it is go time. We are live and recording from the Berliner here. My name is Adam Smith. Adam C. Smith on Twitter. This is Lee Rayl.
Hey, hi.
And Kyle Girvan is
Girvan Zero.
Girvan
Thank
Zero.
You. I actually had someone write me on Twitter and add an O instead of a 0.
Girvano.
And so I just happened to see it in the feed instead of have it delivered to me. So
all right,
yeah, it's 0.
Cool. Yeah, I'm doing good. Thank you.
We have to start off by saying this is going to be a very inappropriate show this evening.
It's going to be an inappropriate show because, once again, we tried to test Skype and it came in quiet again, and I'm not happy with it.
Erin's not happy with it.
Erin's really angry at me right now, and there's nothing I can do. He's in Costa Rica. Luckily, he can't strangle me right now.
He is the talent.
Right, the talent. Well, he knows how to do it. Yeah. And now, here is our good friend Brooks McBeth. You've already been introduced and everything. Eat what you want, drink what you want. Here.
No, I'm good. Thank you.
Brooks, we'd like to invite you to join us here on the SonarFeed. It's a little show. We do talk a little bit about soccer.
Fantastic.
Mostly Sounders.
Yeah.
And
good luck with that.
Yeah, good luck with that. I know you're a huge Sounders fan.
Thank you.
And we're not even going to ask you the starting 11 is because we know that you just rattle it off. So that'd be a waste of time.
Nobody knows who the starting 11 is. It changes every damn week.
Yeah, this year it actually is. It changes every week. So
I am a huge fan of Kemp. Sean Kemp is
get on your magic carpet and fly.
Solid,
he is a solid player. Sigma has been scoring a lot of goals.
You're right. He's pretty tall for a mid defender. We have a really tall back line. So
Jim Zorn.
Zorn,
Jim
Zorn.
Jim Zorn.
He's got a hell of a
MVP candidate. Yeah, Jim Zorn.
Yeah.
All right, so we got that going. Brooks is here. Adam's here. Lee, how was your week? What's going on with you?
Well, let's see here. It was it's Cascadia week, so.
Cascadia week. Portland Timbers went down to Timtown. Another F&T town. This is
took a point. Kept the Cascadia Cup alive. I'm still a little bummed out about it, but we got a busy week this week. So
yeah, we started off. The game was awesome.
It was
with a great Golazo early on, and that was it. Kyle, how was your week?
Fantastic. My youth players came through, had a great showing in the reserve game.
Nice.
How about that Dom? Dom just
with his
What, he got about 20 minutes, right? I was watching.
Yeah, right.
Dom.
Did his thing, came out, got to it, made it happen.
Got an assist.
Exactly.
Yeah.
One assist. He's got one goal in reserves, one assist in reserves as well.
I'm a big fan of Dom's.
Yeah, there we go. See? There we go.
You're all subby and whatnot.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Happy birthday to Justin Solomon.
Oh,
Justin Solomon's birthday.
Previous
guest, friend of the show.
Yep. So I think with that, we've all been introduced. We're going to roll into the week in review.
cool cats and kittens out there, the SonarFeed is tracking back. This is The Week in Review.
We're still a little pissed. Oh, hey!
Yeah, a little pissed. The Week in Review.
Week in Review. So really, we only have one thing. Well, actually, we had two really big things that happened.
Right.
Friday afternoon, Sounder signed Marcus Hanneman.
Right. Talk about a review.
I don't know if there's anything else you could say about that. That's history coming back full speed. Not a lot of information about the trade. Kyle, do you have anything on it?
They traded him for a conditional draft pick.
There you
so
go.
We got him for basically a song. We got him for nothing.
And it comes back to once a sounder, always a sounder type thing.
Yep.
Right. And I think that argument has been had, but with Marcus, I think we know his heart is here, and I think we want him. The fans love him. He's coming home, so this is definitely once a sounder, always a sounder.
But as great as Meredith and Ford and Weber have been, it's good to have a little bit more of that depth in goalkeeper, especially going into the playoffs.
It is. I wish we would have signed to Johnson just because we are a little with Eddie being out this week, coming up to San Jose. We're we got Ochoa.
Why is he out again?
Yellow card suspension.
And who gave it to him?
Salazar.
Ricardo Salazar.
Yeah.
Our most hated ref, even though we never voted on it because you guys didn't give us enough input. But we by default, we knew he'd win. Ricardo Salazar's a ref in the MLS who he just seems to hate the Sounders. And like we have a good winning percentage with him. But he seems
just not in games that matter.
Yeah, important games he fucks us.
But
this game wasn't the worst he could have done.
No, he had a decent game considering it was Salazar.
That was still a weak ass yellow card.
No, it was kind of soft. Yeah, definitely.
It was a soft card. It was a soft yellow.
With Johnson going out, we do have Estrada coming back, so we got a little bit of
Estrada's not traveling.
Returning depth, correct.
Who else isn't traveling? Tiffert's not traveling, and Rosales is not traveling.
I'm sitting in the middle chair, so I gotta call him T-Fert.
He's probably at home playing FIFA.
Yeah, we're gonna do some FIFA.
Or are you just gonna lay pipe?
I'm gonna lay pipe. I'm the pipe fitter. Anyway.
T-Fert sitting at home playing FIFA.
Yeah. So the game reviews, we came away with the draw. We had some predictions because we had guests last week. And
nobody was right.
Nobody got any of the predictions right. Because,
it was sad.
Well, we all assumed we all predicted we'd win first of all, and it was a draw. So that automatically.
Who came the closest?
Who did come the closest?
Me.
What did you have?
I had 2-0.
That's the closest.
Wow. That is the closest.
What else? What do we have for everyone else?
2-1. Charles had 2-1.
Charles had 2-1. That's pretty close.
That's close.
What did Kyle have?
I was off.
Kyle had. God bless America.
Yeah. I know what I predicted. I predicted a hat trick by Eddie Johnson, which was impossible from the get-go because he didn't even travel. He didn't.
Somebody said Timber Joe was waking up in a dumpster. I don't think that happened.
I think that happens every weekend in Portland.
Yeah.
That's a Monday.
Yeah, I mean, he wakes up with his chainsaw halfway up his armpit. And,
really, that's what you're going with, armpit?
Well, I wasn't going to say it. But,
okay.
So we had one game. It was a huge game. It was Cascadia. We kept them from taking the cup.
The cup is still in play.
It's up for grabs.
It's up for grabs.
And we're going to win it,
We've got 2 more games, Cascadia Cup style.
Exactly.
Right. The good thing about that, though, is they come back up here October 7th. They play in CenturyLink. That's a huge game.
Yes.
That is the
They already got a ton of traveling support for the Timbers that come up here. We're going to pack the house. Of course, we're looking probably over 60,000, I would assume.
I would assume too.
Right, so it's going to be a huge game.
Yep.
Timbers are going to come in droves.
They are.
The atmosphere is going to be great, man.
It is.
Yeah,
it is.
which is, it's helped along by the fact that the Cascadia Cup is still in play. There's something for them to support, trying to push their team along. So.
Right.
There is. So this is going to be really interesting going into the next 3 weeks. So, I mean, we got Vancouver away coming up.
And we need Vancouver could help us.
But we've got this
Vancouver
huge game. But we do have a huge game that we're going to talk about here in a second, which is looming on the horizon before we get into any Cascadia.
Right.
So let's just say Cascadia Cup's still in play. George the Cup is still in Seattle.
Yes.
He's hanging out.
We own it.
We own it today.
We own it today.
But I want to go ahead and give a couple shout outs here. David Thornton Studios. He's still hanging out with us. He's still coming in every week.
You'd be looking at a dark screen right now if it weren't for him.
If you haven't seen his information on our Facebook page, please do.
That's what we look for. Thanks, Dave.
That's Dave.
Asserting his dominance. That's why you can see my pasty white complexion.
Yes. We'd also like to thank Erin Sonar Riley, who couldn't be here tonight. Unfortunately,
We tried. We just had a comment from Brasbit that his mic was blocking his face, which might not be the worst thing. That
you don't want to see this ugly mic. So Aaron Sonar Riley, who happens to be in Costa Rica, we mentioned it earlier.
Are you used to having that?
I am.
He looks a little bit like one of the part owners of the Sounders with the glasses.
Yeah. I was in the Coast Guard. I was on boats. It happens.
He knows every protocol from Alaska to Antarctica.
That's sad.
He was in the Coast Guard.
That is sad. That is sad. Anyway, going back to our shout-outs, Aaron Sonar Riley, the talent who couldn't be here, who's usually middle seat.
Right.
Unfortunately, Costa Rica, we wanted to have him on tonight. Adam screwed that up for everybody. I'm just kidding, buddy. Just kidding.
He's out scouting talent in Costa Rica.
Yeah, basically.
Poland and
Latvia hate us, but that's another story we'll tell you in the post-show.
I have never cared for them. Yeah, how do you like them apples?
That's at Brooks McBeth on Twitter if you have a problem.
We'd like to go ahead and also throw a shout-out to Adam the Car Critic, who will have another post going out tonight.
Thank you, yes.
Episode 6 of Adam the Car Critic.
Only episode 6, and I think I have about 18 hits. So
you have a lot more than that, sir. And the last thing I want to go ahead and throw out, 2 more things. Brooks McBeth is playing at the local 907 on Wednesday night at what time?
8 o'clock.
8 o'clock. You're going to be live in person?
Absolutely.
Here in Renton, and we're going to unleash them on you here pretty soon after we're done talking about the week coming up.
Man.
Those guys are good guys over there, so I know they'll take care of you.
Guys, come out and support. It's a really good
last
show.
Last time I heard there's a homeless guy in a box.
A homeless guy in a box last time.
And that's just the owner of the place.
That is, he's doing a little better. He
How is Trent?
He has 2 boxes. And
how is someone going to push
out a new song? It's called DC's Bar Grill.
Yes. Yeah. Special surprise guest is John Keister.
Nice.
Yeah.
That will be of great interest to a lot of our fans, because I know a lot of us are hometown heroes.
Hell yeah. So John's doing me a solid. He's coming down to Renton.
Renton?
Yeah, why is it called Renton? Because ain't nobody buying.
You know how many times I have to hear from this from Jackass all the time?
I steal your joke.
That's all good.
I'm buying.
And then the last thing I want to go ahead and give a shout out to is we are trying to be the best podcast in the local area. King 5, Best of King 5, local podcasts. Please check out our Facebook page. Kyle will tell you he's voted 4 times.
By hook or by crook.
Really?
We've only done 10 episodes.
That's just getting us hits.
I don't even know what the hell to say to that.
No other podcast has this.
No other podcast has that.
We're the only live podcast that talks about the Sounders who has that.
Wow.
We don't care how we win. You guys vote 10 times, 20 times, you don't care. What are you changing?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Did you quit working?
Alky drinker.
Hey, Allie, how are you?
Allie, she was talking about tacos all week, all the time. It's always making me hungry.
Just for Allie, oh my God, have you heard that new One Direction song? No, I'm sorry. Okay.
No, don't get her started on One Direction.
We have a comedian.
Oh, Jesus. There it goes.
So we had the week in review.
We do have the week in review.
And we want to go to...
Well, we do have one more thing to talk about this week. Last week.
Last week, okay.
Last week.
Talk to us.
So on Friday night... Yes, so we do have one more thing. So us and the guys from Cheeky Backheel did record episode 9.5 on Friday night.
Yes.
It's up on iTunes, it's up on the RSS feed, it's up on SonarCast.com.
It's rather lengthy.
It is 2 hours and 20 minutes. It's really good.
Yeah.
And I want my iPhone 5.
Yeah, iPhone 5. Oh, the After Dark.
Oh, and there was After Dark, which was never posted.
It was a disaster that was never posted. We tried episode 00 of After Dark. It was dirtier than you can imagine. There was a lot of swearing and alcohol, and we all pre-ordered our iPhone 5s at 12:01 a.m. A lot of people watched. I don't know why. It was dirty though.
Yeah, it was.
Because they're loyal.
And I think I rage quit.
You did rage quit.
Yeah.
Right after you ordered your iPhone, asshole.
Yeah, I did. Well, no, you guys hung up on me, then I didn't come back.
Yeah,
that's a little bit of a difference in rage quitting. I got rage quit on.
A couple of things we can review.
Shit! Yeah, we got more stuff.
Yeah, I just want to touch real quick. A couple important things. Brendan Brockway's UC Santa Barbara came up, beat Seattle U 6-0 or 6-2.
Yeah,
6-2.
It wasn't
just
shellacking. Yeah.
Seattle U's a good team.
Yeah.
UC Santa Barbara is pretty damn good. Important match coming up this weekend for the U18 on the 22nd. They play Timbers at Starfire.
Nice.
At Starfire, the 22nd.
22nd.
That was the 22nd if you missed
22nd, yes.
Okay.
Saturday, 22nd. Sounders U18 play
what
Timbers
time is
U18.
That? You know, it's got to be after.
No, they play first.
Earlier?
U16 plays at like noon, so I think they start at 10.
I would like to see both those, but I don't think I can make it.
Okay.
So we got James Nosek, who used to play for the Sounders, U18, now plays for the Portland Timbers, U18. Coming up, going to play us. Great midfielder. Should be a good game. You get a chance to look at some of the kids that were in the reserve games again.
The future.
The future.
Kyle is the future who reports on the future for us.
Also,
talking about younger players coming up through the system.
Also, Allie. Allie is the future.
Actually, she is the future.
She is the future. She
just
plays soccer
saying.
too. So
Literally and figuratively.
Yeah.
But also Jacob Hauser committed to University of Cincinnati today.
I did see that, yeah. That happened
Big
today,
news.
right?
Congratulations to him if he's watching.
And did we talk about the reserve games?
Well, I watched the reserve game. I watched all of it.
Oh, you want more show notes?
Well, just back to it
I'm
so I can
trying to do
see
like
them.
7 things here, man.
I know. Dude, when you're missing a third of your team, it's a little bit harder. But we're doing our best. I'm sweating my ass off here.
So, we're going to go ahead and we're going to step away. We're going to go into a quick commercial here. We'll be right back with a little bit more of next week.
Yeah, I don't even know what next week is.
Hi, this is Michael Spurning, and you're watching SonarFeed. Hi, this is Michael Spurning, and you're watching Sonar.
That's Michael Spurning, and it went so fast. Get off your phone there, Ham Hock. We're live.
We are live. Is the other one not in there?
I put it in there.
Oh,
But
fuck.
sure got
Anyway, so we're going to just go ahead and let
Brad
that one
has
go.
some awesome work that we keep trying to work in for the week coming, and
We'll
not
try to
some
add it
sexual
while I go on to
reference.
the next subject.
Well, no, it's not going to happen. So maybe Brooks could say something funny about renting. No,
No.
didn't mean to put you on.
No, I can't.
It's all good. This is live, so it doesn't matter.
Good.
We're going to talk about CCL Marathon here in a second. We're live, by the way.
Yeah, we're live still. Yeah, so
How about I just talk to you?
leaning over isn't going to help anything. You're still going to be seen. So I'm just trying to find.
So this week coming up, we have 2 games coming up this week. We have marathon, so the boys are going down to Honduras to play. Actually, Erin's right there. So he's in Costa Rica, Honduras. It's the same country, right?
Yeah, I believe so.
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah,
I both make tacos.
I
don't know.
He can see Honduras from his porch.
So Dylan said he can see Honduras from his door. So it's good.
Wow.
It's good.
Is she still around?
Yeah, she's in Alaska looking at.
It sounds like she already got ran off to Honduras if she knows that.
Well, not my problem.
All right, not my problem.
So we're going to do a quick, in a few minutes, we're going to do some predictions about that game. And then we have a huge game on Saturday against San Jose. You know anything about San Jose?
That I don't like them. Yeah.
Perfect.
That's good enough.
That is the
Absolutely.
perfect.
Have you ever seen The Simpsons?
Yes.
Do you know Sideshow Bob?
Yes.
Sideshow Bob plays for San Jose.
Really? And here's a bonus question.
Yeah.
What is Bob's real name?
Bob.
T. Williger. Bob T. Williger.
Oh, there's a place in Oregon that has its
Steven
Williger
Lindbergh.
turns.
Williger.
They have a lot of swerves there.
Yeah, he
All right.
plays for them. That's amazing.
Yeah, he looks like a kernel of popcorn popped on his head, and he flops a lot. So we hate most of San Jose, but he might be the most hated player.
yeah,
He's easily the most hated player, and maybe the most hated
That's
player.
a big game for us, though.
It's a
they're in
huge
first
game.
place.
Yeah,
Yeah, we're
it's a
tied in
huge
second.
game.
So you've been informed.
That's great.
Yeah.
And that's going to be where are we playing?
We're at home.
We are playing here
This Saturday.
Central League Field. That's downtown. It's right next to Mariners.
Absolutely.
Yeah, I have
Somebody
a spare
called to
ticket.
the library last week.
So
That's great.
nobody knows that.
Safeco Library.
San Jose earthquakes. Even though I don't think
call
we
it
have any
the nap
earthquakes down there. I don't know
zone.
what the fuck they got
No.
named.
It's a good place to go, catch up on a book, take a nap.
It is.
Yeah.
Kyle, what are your predictions for the CCL game? Eddie Johnson's going down there. Spurning's going to be there.
Yellow card does not affect CCL match play.
No,
It's
it does
MLS,
not.
So yes.
You don't know?
You don't want to go first? You'll bounce back to me.
Yeah,
What do
let's
you
have
got?
you
I
go
think
first.
we're going to win 2-1.
2-1. Adam says 2-1.
And
Okay.
because I've been saying like 6-2 and stuff like that, because
Right.
after our last game I was like, we're going to start
Wild,
scoring a lot of
yeah.
goals. That's a wild prediction. I'm going to go back down to a talent type prediction, which is 2-1.
All right, Brooks, if you were going to Honduras to play a soccer game, what would your score be?
You mean when I went to Honduras
Yes.
to play soccer,
Yes.
which I did many times.
After your ankle went out on you.
On this one, it's a no-brainer. It's 3-1.
3-1, okay.
3-1. And here's where I'm going out on a limb. Sounders.
Sounders.
3-1 Sounders. How do you like that?
Seattle Sounders Football Club.
Make sure you write that down.
Yes.
Actually,
No,
I got
that
it
shit's
even in capital letters.
Thank you.
Anything special going to happen in that game? Any other Victor the Predictor type predictions other than the?
Oh my God! Here's something I really I think is there's a lot of Honduras people. They're going to be there. They're going to be rooting against the Sounders, and that's something to keep
Write
in
that
mind.
down.
Honduras people rooting against Sonar.
That's going out on a limb to the extreme.
Yeah, but
you're about ready to fall off.
Yeah, what I'm hoping is I hope that a lot of the players don't even listen to the comments and just think, because a lot of it isn't helpful information.
No. Right.
A lot of it's not even, hey, we're supporting you, because it's the opposite.
I know,
almost.
right.
Well, it is.
People watch our show, and we've all seen the same game. You know, we all watch the Sounders game, yet they still tune in to watch us talk about the game we've all seen.
Right.
Everyone in here has seen the same game we watched.
Kyle, what do you think the prediction's going to be for this game?
You know, since I don't think that our creativity midfield is going to be traveling with us, I can't see it getting more than 1-1. I'm seeing a tie.
1-1 draw.
Full of shit.
I've been told that more than once today.
You're calling a draw?
I'm calling a draw.
Because who's not traveling? Our creative midfield is what you said, I think?
Yeah. Did you see how we played against Portland,
No,
the
I
worst
did.
team in the league?
So you think the same people are not going to travel?
I think they're not going to show up. Yeah.
And
Did
Elon saw.
we looked flat.
Aaron, can we get a prediction in the chat room from you while Kyle goes ahead and spouts off from the mouth?
Yeah. They're a minute behind us, so we're going to get Aaron. I know they're about a minute delayed, especially in Honduras. He could be like an hour behind us.
Yeah, he could be. He actually could be with a hooker right now.
So we're going to be watching the chat room.
Good looking guy.
Are there hookers and blow down here? All right. We're going to actually show a commercial here for the Berliner, who are
2-1 Sounders for your marathon.
Is that what he said?
Oh yeah.
He said 2-1.
I'm going to make my prediction also 2-1.
Going to
I don't know if I mentioned 3-1.
And that's a win versus marathon.
Yeah.
That's a win versus marathon, by the way.
All right,
So we're gonna enter all these, so we're ready to go next week to make fun of each other when we're all wrong. And you're gonna watch a commercial that is about something big going on in Renton. Just a few weeks now.
in 2 weeks.
2 weeks.
Wednesday night.
Wednesday, yes.
Brooks is in town already, and we did not have time to make a commercial for him.
No, it's not Lee's birthday.
This is a commercial about Oktoberfest.
Oh, okay. Fair enough.
And everyone enjoy this for 2 minutes. When we come back, we'll try to be less pasty and shut this shit down, and we're talking about San Jose.
Pit stop! There you are! Please join us on our first annual Oktoberfest here in Renton, hosted by the Renton Chamber of Commerce and the Berliner Pub. My name is Manuela Horn. I will be part of the entertainment, so please come on down, have a sausage, shake your sauerkraut, and have a beer. I'm looking forward to see you there. Prost! Prost! Here we go, Bob!
I've heard she's gonna be in Renton riding her sheep.
I heard she's going to be riding you.
You heard wrong, sir.
Dude, she's bigger than you.
She is taller than me in her heels. I've met her personally.
She's attractive and different than a man.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Also solid, yes.
Have you seen her in the leather?
Oh my God, I've seen her. Yeah.
She's Austrian and taller than me, and she scares me.
Really?
Yeah, I'm a little frightened.
I love that.
But you should be here for it. 2 weeks. We're going to celebrate my birthday.
Oh, I love that.
She's very talented.
So when are you going back home?
I will be here for the rest of this week, and then Sunday the 23rd, I'm heading back to LA.
I'm sorry.
How close is that to San Jose, and do you have to travel with them on your
about
plane?
6 hours, asshole.
I know.
Yes.
But I was wondering if they travel on his plane.
Oh, no. I do private jet.
Right, that's what I thought.
And
you don't do shit, huh?
Yes, and I said if there are any earthquakes on here, I will not go. I do it like, I don't know, a lot of the kids might know Kanee West.
Yeah.
I travel like him. Yeah. So I'm a baller.
Yeah, so basically you
I'm a
baller. Way out of
I
control.
am a baller.
So do you just keep one parachute there just in case someone else appears on your thing and it's like...
Absolutely.
All right, good.
All right, San Jose is coming up. Big note on that, Eddie Johnson will not be present and accounted for.
Right. So he's going to give 90 minutes. He's going to play 90 minutes in CONCACAF play, I'd imagine.
Yeah, I guarantee he'll play 90 plus.
Yeah, and then he can't...
We're talking about Johnson?
Yeah, the biggest Johnson in the league.
He is the biggest Johnson in the league.
Yep. Yeah, and he's on the Sounders.
Yeah.
He is.
But I see them probably in the reserve game. Estrada looked pretty sharp. For coming off an injury, he did look pretty good.
Yeah.
Still got his speed and everything. I imagine they might give him a look at forward.
You think? Okay. You think? Really?
I think they might give him a look.
I'd be happy if that means he's come farther than I thought. Then.
Yeah. Well, no, he looked really good in that reserve game. I mean, he had a lot of speed. He made some good runs.
He did.
Was all over the place. You know?
And Portland didn't field a weak team either.
No, they did not.
It actually, the match looked like almost two first teams to me, roughly playing each other.
With a little peppering of 18-year-olds.
Of nobodies.
Right.
We're not nobodies, but people got names on their jerseys.
Peppering.
Right.
But yeah, I mean, you had Chris Boyd and Mike Faceto out for the reserves. That's not necessarily the B team per se.
Yeah, and
I mean, Faceto hasn't seen a lot of time, but
and he scored early and
he did.
Yeah.
No, not
fifth minute. Was it 5th minute?
I think it was 5th minute.
Yeah.
I was watching, and it was it's Mike Faceto. He's an ex-Sounder. He got traded to our arch enemies, Portland Timber rivalry. Now he plays for them, and we love him, but now he plays for the team we hate. So we have this. We're torn.
Right. No, we love to hate him now.
I've had the same thing with women. I understand that.
Absolutely.
Yes,
she rapes me, but I'm still getting physical contact.
Right.
So
look, you just got to look at it positively.
Do you at least say goodnight, Mom?
I do say goodnight, Mom, and then I leave a check.
Lee upping the ante on the humor card here.
Wow, I thought we were going to have fun, and then you just had my mother is dying right now. I'd like to give her a shout out.
Hey Brooks, Mom. I'm sorry I didn't warn them ahead.
Well done.
I tried to. They didn't know ahead of time that was happening.
Wow.
His mom really is sick right now.
I am not a fan of Portland, their soccer team. The Timbers.
Do you know they have their mascot is a guy who uses a chainsaw to cut pieces off a log every time they score. That's their mascot. Timber Joey.
Sad.
It's sad. It's not very green, and I pray for the day something goes wrong.
It's not very green?
No, they just cut down trees and cut pieces of the log off of.
The best part about that, though, is when he sits there and revs the chainsaw.
It's a fake.
It's a fake chainsaw.
I know, but how does he? Everyone says it's fake.
Well, no, he's got a second chainsaw that he uses to cut
I can still hope that one has a malfunction.
Wouldn't that be like? I'm not saying that they would have to do this, but I think it would be a great way to use their mascot. Is every time they score, he goes into their crowd and kills people.
We've been asking for that for years.
I know.
Yeah. But we would have the most own goals in the history of MLS just to see that.
Yeah, we would like them to win so that he would do that, wade into the crowd.
Oh, I think that would be fantastic. There we go. Here comes Leatherface.
I've been veiling my comments because I've always I hope his chainsaw malfunctions.
Supposedly they have a huge line of people waiting to get tickets, right? That would help them out too, right?
I think
clear up the season ticket list.
Clear up the general admission.
Let's just say this: that if he doesn't do that, he's a pussy. If he
I'm
Timber Joe, you heard it here first. You're a pussy.
Timber Joe.
Timber Joe.
He's a hot cup of coffee.
Yes.
No, he's a little baby kangaroo.
Oh, okay.
Little Joey.
I suppose we'd probably find out just how much of an army the Timbers army is if he wades into them with the chainsaw, wouldn't we?
I bet they wouldn't come back.
I don't think they're that much of an army.
We have a person here that says Portland has a soccer team.
No.
Yeah.
Hardly.
Who? What?
Yeah, hardly.
Portland?
Who are they?
Maine?
All right, let's jump back on San Jose. So San Jose's got Sideshow Bob,
Chris Wondolowski, running the Golden Boot.
But Wondolowski's changed his game a little bit.
There's only one person on that team I'm really worried about. What's that kid's name? Dawson?
The Nut Juggler.
The Nut Juggler.
This is how he got his nickname. His nickname's the Nut Juggler.
Yeah.
That's his name.
Fuck it, I don't remember.
Is it Dawson?
I think it's Dawson.
Is it Dawson's Creek? No, but
on their team is Chris Big Lebowski.
Is he young? I don't know if he's young. Why do you ask?
Because Dawson.
But Wondolowski's changed his game a little bit recently. He's been getting more assists and been more of a hold-up guy, distributing in the box to people and stuff. So,
well, he's still got the golden boot, so why does it matter?
No, exactly. But he has shown a different side this, late in the year and everything else. So,
and they're in first place. We got to beat them.
All right, so let's take predictions. No Eddie Johnson.
I'm not looking away again. Eddie, how many goals for Eddie Johnson?
2-1. How many goals is Eddie going to score?
We're predicting the San Jose game.
Eddie Johnson's going to score 1 from the locker room.
Crying.
All right. I've been Brooks, what do you got?
Eddie Johnson is going to be the victim of a late-term abortion. His parents have finally decided enough is enough.
I'm so glad we asked him to be on the show tonight.
And
this is right up his alley.
Holy shit!
I am guessing that the final score will be, with an onside kick, more than likely 2-1. And again, I'm picking the Sounders.
Even though one of our plays is going to be aborted during the game.
That doesn't matter. That is going to lift up the spirits. It's just going to be like Marshall. Yeah.
What do you got, Adam?
Oh, man.
Did you write that down as my prediction?
Yes.
Aborted for Marshall.
Even though he's a grown-ass man.
Right. Okay, it's very late term.
Everybody dies.
Yeah, very late term.
Everybody dies.
Oh, no.
Is the name of this show.
All right. Adam, what do you got?
I'm gonna also do, since I'm in the center seat and I'm supposed to be the conservative one, I'm gonna do 2-1. Another very Aaron-esque type prediction.
That's what I said.
I know.
Oh my God! That's like okay, are you going with the Sounders also?
I'm going with the win, but no abortions.
No abortions.
Not him though.
Okay.
I'm not pro. But I think it's choice.
Okay, good, absolutely.
Who chooses to abort? By the way.
Oh no, I'm just saying it's a choice.
So Erin here has 1-0. So
we're gonna win 1-0 at home against
San Jose with 12 yellow cards.
With
apparently.
12 yellow cards. Do we know who the ref is yet?
I don't.
It better not be Salazar.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It can't really be him.
Because
it better not be Salad Bar.
I'm going to be hated here.
He's fit. You can
I know I'm going to be hated for this prediction, but I'm going to go for a 0-0 draw.
You're wrong, sir.
I want to be wrong.
No.
Someone's going to score.
That's pathetic.
No.
That's the worst prediction in the history of the show.
Two of the highest scoring teams in the league.
That's why no one's going to score. It's going to be like me on my prom night.
No one's scoring.
His prom night, no one's scoring. What? He's predicting a 0-0 draw.
I thought you would count me as something. That's okay.
Well, no.
I didn't know you guys knew each other before this.
Well, in the biblical sense, we did.
Are we rekindling a romance tonight?
It's none of your business.
Yeah.
All I know
That's
is
fine.
all I know is he just gave me a key and said, "Show up."
I'll accept that as an answer. That's fine.
A full kilo.
Well, he's no stranger to the blow either, by the way.
No.
As long as I'm taking rails off your back, it's fine.
That's fine.
It all depends on his.
Does it ever happen that both teams just agree to disagree and say, you know what, I'm sure it would have been a great contest, but let's
just call it.
Let's just call it.
Lee's already said no one's going to score. It's going to be a draw. We might as well not even play.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what I said.
What's the point?
I'm sure it's happened.
That's what I said. You're right.
This sport's been around for hundreds of years. I'd have to say it's happened.
Yeah.
At least once.
It might be lost to history, but if anyone out there knows the history, they might be able to help us.
So that's gonna bring us right into
a segue.
It's gonna bring us into a segue. So today on the Twitter machine, there was a debate between a fellow soccer pundit / writer named Soccer by
Oh, don't mention him.
No, we can't give names because of the whole thing we're doing, right?
So there's a blog out there that has the initials of SBI.
Okay, that's as far as
look it up.
Right.
He decided to call all Sounders fans homers.
What?
Homers, yes.
Okay.
Because we like the home team.
Not homos, homers.
Because oddly enough, we live in Seattle, so we cheer for the Seattle team, so we're homers.
So we called everybody in Seattle homers, and all soccer fans homers, even though that's his profession to write about.
Right.
Which is totally fine, but that really spurred something to me. Last week, I talked to the guys about it, and we've tried the MLS ref hate.
There's far and away one guy that's hated the most. So
and that's Salazar. So
Ricardo Salazar.
So we have this brand new poll that we're going to do. We want to get actually feedback on this.
Yes.
We want your most hated MLS pundit / commentator / reporter, whoever you hate in MLS.
Taylor Twellman.
Whoever you hate. I had to hear it.
We were trying to avoid poisoning the well.
No, there's poison in the well.
I'm poisoning.
There's a lot of poison in the well.
Let me go ahead and throw So soccer by Ives. Ives could be one.
Yeah.
Taylor Twellman could be another. I'm not a big Kyle Martino fan. Maybe I'll vote for Kyle Martino.
Yeah.
See, I know there's going to be votes for the guy that I actually like, and I'm going to have to defend
Lee
it.
Rayl is actually a really good most hated pundit. If you really want to go for somebody who has no talent,
and
go for Lee Rayl.
As someone who can't pronounce pundit.
Yeah.
It's
Precky.
Really?
Precky.
That Precky.
Oh man, it's a.
He should have stopped playing and not became an announcer.
That's exactly what I have never. Why would you call us homers? Because you root for. And by the way, I have seen this before.
Why are you looking at me like I said it?
I hate you right
Lee
now.
Rayl, how dare you?
He's killing the messenger.
I remember, like, this was an isolated incident, but
back in 1864, when I had dysentery crossing the Oregon Trail.
no.
Oh, okay.
Does he look that old? This isn't John Keister.
It's not John Keister.
Sorry, John, if you're watching.
I believe if you go to different cities, sometimes those people actually root for that team.
What?
Yeah, no, I've
So
heard
you saw
it
the
before.
Seahawks game the other day when there were a lot of Dallas
travel around
fans.
the country during sports season.
I do, yes.
Do you see this?
Yeah, I'm like, you sons of bitches.
Oh,
what is wrong with you? How dare you show up to the Central Stadium in our city bringing needed funds and cheering on your home team? What would he like that he's like, oh man, God, I hope the Trailblazers are good this year.
Really? That's where you had to go with that?
Exactly.
That scab is still on us.
The team that is convenient for you to go watch.
Right.
Yeah,
No, and so that you follow because they're home team.
Right.
So, but
you know what? I just realized something. Kyle's like the guy out on the outside. He's got his own mic. He's got his own camera.
He's actually the star. Why don't we could just here we'll do this because see now Brooks is gonna so we'll do this. And now you guys are all together.
There we go.
There you go.
Yeah, now it's 2-2.
That's Kyle and Brooks.
Yeah.
We can still do this.
That's awesome.
Say go Sounders go. No, I'm just kidding. He's not in on the joke.
No. That's really close though.
Dude, that's fucking creepy.
Okay, so what we'd like to whether you Facebook or call in our line, which is 425-390, what is it?
4365. 425-390-4365. Leave us a message. Talk about Adam.
With your heckle us, but we want your most hated pundit.
We do want your most hated pundit.
Commentator.
You can also hashtag SonarFeed.
Soccer questions are also encouraged.
But we don't know a lot about it. But if you really want to ask, go for it. That's the line.
We will answer them to the best of our ability.
And I just want to get off this subject right now because there's.
You want to get off right here?
Yes.
Really, right now?
All the time, always.
You dirty fuck.
Yeah, I know. I'm bad.
You know who I miss is Allie.
Yeah, what happened to Allie?
She checked the fuck out.
She checked out.
Allie, you little horrible woman. I like you, Allie.
Wild card.
You're in charge. I'm out of here.
All right.
No, I'm on the show. So I wanted to move off this subject because no one has mentioned the person that I don't want to have voted for this. So we're going to move on to the next thing.
Not Salazar.
Which is our giveaway. No.
Who do you not want voted for?
I don't want to poison the well. But I started out not liking Alexi Lawless, and I've become a huge fan of Alexi Lawless.
He's one of those guys.
As a commentator and an announcer.
He's one of those guys I don't care to hear ever talk about anything, but I respect his opinion on soccer, and he's completely honest about whatever he says.
Right.
So you got to at least respect that.
I respect that, and I like that he likes 80s metal, and he likes Rat, and he gets it.
Oh.
Okay, yeah, and I like the back and forth him and Bollock had during the.
But I expect.
Gorgeous head of hair.
I expect we'll have a lot of. We'll have a few.
Red,
I suspect he'll be someone who's brought in as someone that's one of the people hate.
Not related to Lucy Lawless.
Yeah. Okay.
That is
Loosely related to Lucy Lawless. Yeah.
So the next thing that we'd like to talk about is our giveaway, and this is really important.
Oh my God! Is it
Free
Lee's virginity?
Yes.
God, thank God.
He's gonna turn 40 coming up soon,
No,
so
I'm
he's
not.
just in time.
No, I am not. You're still older than me, fucker.
40-year-old virgin is what I was trying to make a joke about, ham hock. All right, anyway, it is his birthday coming up, and we're going to give Lee away regardless of his age. You can have any part of him you like. No, just kidding. We're actually going to give away an autographed SonarFeed shirt.
We are.
For first place.
Signed by somebody who's not here, not by us.
But don't get excited yet because you don't even know what you're going to be playing, how you got to win this.
Right.
How do you have
The hoops
Well,
that must be
there are
jumped
also
through.
runner-up gifts.
are
Some
runner-up
autographed Michael, but I'm not saying his last name.
Yeah, we're not talking
Because that's
about
part of the
last
contest.
It is.
But we'd like you guys to call in the Sonar line. Give them the number.
name. So the number is 425-390-4365.
What is the number?
425-390-4365.
Great number.
And when
Thank you, it is.
Yeah, it doesn't have any six. We tried to
Personalized.
get some with 69s in it, but they're all gone for
That's
some reason.
okay.
But if you can't remember the number, go to sonarcast.com,
Right.
click on the shows link, and it'll pop up. You'll see a call me button on the right-hand side of the page.
Any average, ordinary idiot can do this.
Yes.
So please show us you can do this. But
That
anyway,
means you.
what we want to hear from you is how you pronounce the starting Seattle goalkeeper's last name. And whoever does that the best and soonest, starting right now, is going to win the autographed shirt. People who do it half-assedly and later will get autographed cards from this person.
Half-assedly.
Yes.
Half-assedly,
Don't wait. Call now. Stop watching the show. Call now.
The number is 425-390-4365. One more time.
No.
425
Okay.
390
390
4365.
Pick up the phone.
4365.
4365.
4365.
Okay.
I sincerely hope that his last name is not Lee. Like, something that's like, yeah.
But
Jones.
Lee with an accent on the end. It throws everybody.
Yeah. If it was Lee, I'd just lie in bed listening to the message jerking off.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
Wow. You got up all offended, and here you come in. This guy,
I
man.
didn't get offended.
Peaks
He
and
did
valleys.
not.
I just had to pee.
Peaks. Oh, that was convenient.
It was convenient.
Well,
I think we can all agree that Allie's kind of a... No, I mean, no, like, you know.
Oh no.
Wow.
I love you,
You know the best thing.
Allie.
You know what? Her dog just died.
And her
Last
birthday
week.
was last week.
Oh, my
Yeah,
God. I
Allie's
hope
birthday
it
was
wasn't the
last week.
Timbers mascot.
No, it's only our best fan.
Yeah, no, that
Oh, it really is, yeah. It's one of our most loyal
It's our best
watchers.
loyal
Yeah,
watcher.
yeah.
But
That's
Do you
okay.
think she sits around and doodles your show on
I
her
hope
PC?
so. I hope so.
Yeah, I hope
Dear
so.
God, I hope so. That's what I do about
Allie
it.
and Lee.
Wait a second. No, it's not Allie. It's Kareem.
Actually, Cream's not in here today.
I know,
This-
where's Kareem?
Lee's demographic is 12 to 18-year-old boys. Usually.
Oh, God, yeah.
So,
You're a bear. You are a bear.
I've been calling him that so
sir, I
he
am
doesn't
a
get
bear.
it. He still doesn't understand. It's just who he is.
Well, when we get the raid fan, I mean SonarFeed van,
Right.
it'll be much better.
Aaron's gonna kill us when he sees.
No, Erin's already killing us in the chat room.
No. Sorry.
Oh,
Man.
So anyway, we've got our
he's-
predictions for this week. We do really want to get the most hated pundits.
Yes.
Brooks McBeth is actually looking at servers right now for dates later.
Yep. He's a smart man. He's straight on the ball. I'll tell you that.
Yes.
Thank you.
Yes.
Thank you, Mr.
Yes.
Oh,
What kind of trouble is this guy?
Alrighty, boys and girls, you know what time it is. It's time to send in your questions and observations because this is Sonar's Stumping Time.
Just said BRB, lead alcohol.
all right. So even
Get
though
some good, Aaron.
we tried to get this
some
going,
good.
we came down and set up about an hour and a half early. Still doesn't turn out perfectly, but luckily people tune in for the personalities,
This is fantastic.
not for the
Really, is
technology.
it? What makes this fantastic?
I would
I
say,
really want to hear your
I
shit
would
ass
say
answer.
2 out of the 3 co-hosts bring this show together.
Oh, that's nice of you to say.
You are very welcome. Thank you for being
You're the
here.
best, man.
You
You're
are the
bro.
best.
Thanks, buddy.
And,
Fuck off.
and it's nice to have a mascot. I think you're doing
bear.
great. You're a
There's the
bear.
mascot, right?
Oh, wouldn't that be great if every time
If I had a little
the
pedophile suit?
yeah, every time the Sounders score, you just grab a young boy and you're like, ah, and that's your thing. I don't know.
Hopefully it didn't happen like
Pedo
that.
That would be great.
There's a lot of.
Hey Trey. Hi back
Hey,
from Trey. Hey Trey. Thanks for saying hi.
Hi Trey. What's up, girl?
You're not in my demographic, you're fine.
Yeah. Shout out to Kareem,
She's a
right?
little
Yeah.
cool.
Shout out to Kareem. But actually, I'd like to do shout out to Kareem. Kareem's going for freshman vice president this year.
That's true. Kareem,
sweet.
Kareem for you 97 on Twitter is running for freshman class president.
Vote.
And we'd
Vote
like you to
now,
vote
vote
for him.
often.
And if we can get him into the presidency in his high school, we can ride his coattails all the way to the United States presidency
we
sooner or
could.
later.
Right.
Actually, if he wins the presidency, we're getting him a signed shirt. So
Yeah.
Vote for Kareem, 20
Please.
vote.
Yeah, Karim, the number 4, the letter U, and 97. He's running for.
Oh, we got the calls coming in, people.
Thank you for calling.
Thank you. We got the calls rolling in.
And you guys realize that we're going to make fun of the way you pronounced it, and we're going to play all these next week, right?
Yeah,
That's great.
You just gave away the rights for us to use.
Yes,
What is Cream doing as his slogan? Because I have some thoughts. No, I'm just saying, Cream. There's a lot that comes to mind.
There is a lot that comes to mind.
I can't think of one. Could you just, for instance?
No.
No, I can't.
Does it have to do with the number 97?
It could be how many people have creamed. It could be, I don't know. Well,
It could be a campaign promise.
Yeah.
That would be great. I will make you cream.
97 times.
97 times.
You read that all the way to the win. Yeah, exactly.
I'm glad Cream isn't watching.
Thank God
I have a feeling he subscribes to the show, but
that's great. You got a nice shout out.
Yeah, well, dude, no one gets more time than Cream on this show.
Good luck to you.
I don't know what you're talking about, sir.
The Nut Juggler.
The Nut Juggler.
Cream loves Lee because his nickname's the Nut Juggler. He talks about.
Yeah.
You didn't have to tell Brooks that.
Well,
He's got a lot of balls in the air.
His nickname's the Nut Juggler. He does this a lot.
You know what his name is, right?
The cock gobbler?
Close.
Why, yes, it is.
Yeah.
Just now, yeah.
I'd almost take that over the one that the guys gave me.
The pipe fitter?
I'm the pipe fitter.
Oh, the pipe fitter. No,
I'm good at connecting
Natural.
things.
Oh, good.
Yeah, that's what I hear.
Yeah.
I don't know anything about that though.
Me, crack open this frosty can of Galazzo.
Yeah, dude.
Really? They're not sponsoring us yet, so please don't
Yeah, I got
advertise.
them. Yeah, please. All right. That was Budweiser. No, just kidding.
Galazzo could sponsor us. We'd be okay with that.
All right, so we had the stump. The name is Meredith. They got the wrong keeper.
No, the starting keeper.
I said that.
No, the other starting keeper.
So
It's not Alexi Lawless.
But if anyone did call
No,
and say
we're not
Meredith,
talking about him.
Nope.
if I checked the voicemail and it's before 8:14 and someone did say Meredith, you're definitely getting something in the mail for me, but it's not a signed shirt.
No.
It'll be good though. Whoever was that creative. But we have so let's
be a cardigan.
move on to something that I think we all like. Let's get off soccer. Let's get off Kareem.
Why don't you get me off?
After the show, sir.
Right.
And under the desk.
It just got
only,
a little
not
weird.
on camera. What?
Well,
is the
actually, there
last
is.
one? Oh, what do you want?
If you guys ever wondered why I sit on the end of the table
It is
far
for
away
Brooks.
from them.
Was Adam like this in high school?
Oh,
Did you go to high school?
No, I didn't even get my GED.
Oh, you know what? There's still time. Adam,
Never too late.
It's never
Yeah.
too late.
Adam, I think most people look at Adam and they assume he was the star athlete. Just a huge monster
exactly what I was
cock.
thinking.
Would just walk down the halls. Who wants the monster cock? And women would come running.
Come on, that doesn't sound anything like Adam.
Oh, no.
No, actually,
Adam was
my balls
wonderful.
are in my ass right now, basically.
Yeah. Sorry, I'll pull those. Those are Benoit beads.
That's what's happening to me?
Yes.
Okay.
Adam has been a wonderful guy in high school also. Not as much of a soccer fan in high school.
No, I was more into cars and gambling on horses.
Yeah.
Yeah, I played the ponies.
Yes, he played with ponies.
Street raced.
You were a pony inseminator?
I wouldn't take it that far.
Well, hey, you said it.
Adam had a red Corsica? Corvette?
No.
I had a Corsica.
No, both of our families had Corsicas.
So we have a lot of shit in common.
Yeah, so we're gonna get to the part of the show where we both grew up in Renton.
Now we're going to talk about Renton.
Yeah, Renton. Brooks is famous and wealthy and on TV shows and commercials. And
Wait a second, how does all that go together? Famous, wealthy, TV shows and commercials.
Well, that speaks for itself. And
if he was famous, he wouldn't be here.
No,
I love this. I have been waiting. I was like, if I get enough credits, I am going to be on this Sonar show. I am going to be able to talk
It's a
about.
natural progression. You go from CRAIG Ferguson to Sonar.
I am
right?
like, if I
Hey,
get on
is this your
Sonar-
only media appearance this week?
No, it is not.
Please tell me you were on a legitimate show.
No, this is by far better than Como.
No, it's not. We're not.
No.
It's great. But we are giving you a little bit of the Sonar bump.
I love it.
You're going to have 4 new followers by the end of the night.
Yeah.
At least it's going to be me and Kyle, or at least 2.
Yeah,
I cannot wait to tell Allie some pussy jokes.
Yeah, and you can come on down and see him on Wednesday in Renton.
Wednesday in Renton, it is going to be a crazy
The
show.
odd thing is Brooks only does clean comedy.
Yep.
You know, but tonight you're hearing a little bit of the different Brooks.
I just felt like, you know what? Now's the time to break out of my shell.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah, release
Today?
the cocoon.
Wow.
Yeah.
But so what you see tonight is nothing what you can expect on Wednesday.
No.
No.
On Wednesday, I'm going to be funny.
He comes in on angel wings and a
Coming
halo.
on Angel Wings.
Is there a cover? Is there a cover?
There is a cover. It's $15. You're
Holy
gonna see,
shit, to see you?
You're going to see
there be
myself, Sean
strippers?
Keister. You're also going to see the Sonics guy,
Yeah.
Chris Bannon.
Yeah.
I have a weird thing that we're doing. Every time I tell a joke, I have this gay friend of mine, Lee, who's a bear, and what he does is he eats a cock.
Well, and he grabs a
Every
small
time I
child
tell a
and does
joke,
it,
he
yeah.
goes, "Time to eat a cock."
You must have a million cocks like
And
that.
here's the weird thing is, a lot of times it's not a joke. I'll go, so anyway, and he goes, sounded like a joke to me.
That was hilarious.
But that is, but that's my bear friend Lee.
Really?
And,
Does he tour with you?
no, he's way too busy in town.
He has his own show.
Yeah.
He has his own show. I put him.
Oh, trust me. He has his own show.
I can't wait to cut that out better than, oh, don't you dare.
No, dude, it's going up tonight. You're out of town. I'm putting this straight up on
That's
there.
great.
Good clip for your
You
first
said homo, right?
Yeah. Nancy jerks.
This is far from the worst. This is not the worst show we've
Oh, I'm having a great
No,
time.
I mean like with innuendo and sex and swearing.
Oh, yeah.
There's no innuendo here. Jesus Christ,
Very
you're
direct.
so
This is very subtle.
Only on punchlines.
Sounded like a, yeah.
It's only on punchlines, Lee. Come on.
I'm sorry, can I say one thing?
No.
Yes.
Dave needs to shut the fuck up. Okay, this is ridiculous. Can we talk? But no. Dave's like, I have a kid. Great.
Hey, the entire bar, everybody's cleared out now, thanks.
Actually, this is about average for a Monday night.
Yeah, it is.
Actually, I think they're doing better.
No, last week we had 10-year-old girls down there, 4-year-old girls singing karaoke.
Well, it's because it's not 9 o'clock yet.
Oh, yeah.
We're way ahead of
Shit.
schedule, dingbat.
How the hell did we do that?
Whoa. We're all
easy.
friends here.
Easy.
Don't be saying dingbat. Okay, that's
people's
pretty
feelings.
harsh.
Yeah, I know.
The pipe fitter got a little crazy on the bear. What's your nickname?
I don't have one
Jesus
gladly.
Christ.
Why don't you give him one?
You know, my name used to be Grumpy. Right up till you showed up.
Cranky. That was cranky.
No, it's Grumpy.
Because of the
Wait, hang on. We have an actual legitimate question. Stop.
Where?
What does this have to do with Portland soccer team?
What doesn't this have to do with Portland soccer team?
They all suck cock.
Why does this have to do? What? Yeah, I mean, what? We stopped talking about Portland soccer teams last Friday.
Yeah.
We spoke about them for 2 hours.
Oh, we're going to lose viewers because we're no longer talking about soccer.
Well, yeah.
Hang on. Hey, Brooks, when was the last time you played soccer?
I'm not trying to brag, but I played in the Renton soccer leagues.
In the Renton soccer.
In the Renton soccer
Well, you didn't play
leagues.
Renton Kent down at the Pea Patch, did you? Or did you?
No, we used to play at the long forgotten Long Acres field.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
That's
All
old
right.
school, Renton.
Yeah.
We played on the same team.
I got some cards.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yep, I got Ken Griffey card.
It's like Pokemon cards.
I got Magic the Gathering,
Gotta catch
soccer
'em all.
cards.
That makes us sound younger than we are, but yeah, those are roughly the cards, the type of cards we
No,
play.
we're talking about last week.
Oh, I had a Dwight Gooden.
Oh, nice.
And yeah, Brent Ranow screwed me out of that one.
What?
He stole it from me.
Brent ran
Wait,
out.
now we're just talking about local shit. We can't have any more local shit.
Oh, well, what do you want to talk about then? Show notes, man.
So, Brooks, where are you going next?
After this, I am heading back to LA. I have a new commercial that started airing today.
Today?
Which company?
It's for Honda.
Honda. Oh.
Yeah.
Is it a local Honda or is it a national?
No, it's a national Honda spot.
Yeah.
When I get back to LA in a couple months, I'm going to be doing Jimmy Kimmel.
Nice.
So I'm really excited about
Heard of
that.
him as well. Yeah.
He's
I
famous,
bet you're
right?
all going to want to walk it right back to this show after.
Oh
this.
God, yeah, they're gonna be like, as we sit down with you, tell us about Sonar.
Tell me about Seattle and the show that you were on down there.
We're dying to know.
It was awesome.
How is the bear?
Yes. Tell us more about
You
the
know
famous
what?
bear
You know
you
what? Someday, that's going to be an important question to ask.
Yeah. Oh God,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
It is such a pleasure to be here.
So after Jimmy Kimmel, what else are you doing?
Yeah.
Are you touring the country?
I am not doing as much touring anymore. I still go out and tour with Joel McHale.
Okay.
Community.
I love that pirate.
Love that guy. And I will be doing a show in Palm Springs at the Agua Caliente. That is hot water.
Hot water.
Hot water. And it sounds like hot pockets.
That makes sense. Agua and then Caliente.
Caliente.
Okay.
Yeah.
And my very special guest on December 7th is Eric Stone Street from Modern Family.
How can you remember that far out?
He's a friend of mine. He said, I'll come down and do your show. I said, that is huge.
Especially since it's Pearl Harbor.
No, that's the exact same thing we said about you.
I don't know if it was as neat, though.
No,
I'm sorry.
it wasn't.
Oh, we tried to keep it a secret because we were afraid this place would be packed. Oh, we have
Yeah.
So anyway.
Wait. He has a call from your...
I mean, it's a thermal.
I really didn't need another nickname, you fuck.
I didn't start it.
Your friend started it. It's all your fault.
Just Levi's.
100 pounds of dynamite and 1-inch fuse.
Don't talk about my dick like that.
Boxer briefs. Yeah.
I don't even want to see that.
Oh, sorry about that.
I don't even like that.
I was wondering how you were able to talk.
I would like to see as folks who have voted for in the best King 5 of podcast. Oh shit! Now that I realize there was one, I totally voted.
We have your endorsement.
Yeah, I totally didn't go to the thing from you, Jizz.
Yeah, there's a lot of
that's not what I
based
voted
out of Seattle.
for. How many people are going to come down to the Wednesday show?
I don't know.
Oh, come on, Bear.
Really?
Yeah.
Can I get on stage with you?
Yeah.
Give you a big hug?
Oh, you can give more than a big hug.
I'm not going to blow you.
Oh, yeah, you will.
No.
Oh. Okay. If you come down, make that guarantee right now that you will, and let's see how many people.
What, that I'll come down and blow you?
Seriously thinking of going. Seriously thinking of going.
I told you that he's hilarious.
Just an FYI, we are going to sell out big time.
Get there early.
You got to get there
If I'm
early.
not blowing people, I'm sure we will.
Yeah. People are like, can I get my money back?
It's a cock-smoking show.
Yeah, but it's going to be a blast. John Keister, a Seattle legend and comedy guy.
He is a legend. I was going for Brooks, but I'm staying for Keister.
Yeah, Pat Cashman might be coming down.
Pat Cashman, a legend.
You know, phenomenal
It's
people.
basically all the local legends of comedy in one place in one night.
Absolutely, you get to see them in Renton.
And there's maybe some tomfoolery going on at the table.
What's the venue? It is at the local 907. It used to be called DC's.
It's a block away from us.
Block away from the Dubliner. We got the
Dubliner.
The Berliner.
The Berliner.
Yeah, no, but I was. The Dubliner is my car that I park right here, okay? Which happens to be in front of the Berliner.
Do you think a practiced expert like this misspeaks?
Yes.
You're wrong, sir.
He called me a bear. He misspoke.
I'm sorry.
The bear.
The bear.
Lee Bear.
This
Not
is
a bear.
fun.
This is fun.
This is fun.
Really?
Yeah, this is fun.
He like wants to spar now. Look at him.
We have look at all the viewers. I can't believe people are hanging in there watching this.
I can't believe it either. I can't believe we actually put a whole show
Call someone
together.
out. Who's Dawn?
So,
Yeah, we basically threw this together.
Where's Dawn?
thanks
the
for
only
watching,
Dawn.
McKay. Appreciate it,
Is
buddy.
that Don Garber?
Because I like Renton. I love that. Neither can we.
Only Don sent us a private. Hello.
Oh,
no private
only
messages.
Dawn, you are what I see first thing in the morning. You also go in my dishwasher, or is that the laundry? Sorry, you go
No, it's sink.
sink. You go in my sink and in my dreams.
Free treat. Free treat your dishes.
Thank you, Dawn.
You're very clean.
You're way better than Allie.
Oh, only Don is Erin's cousin. Thanks for fucking with the talent's cousin.
Great.
Outstanding.
I hope he's not waiting outside.
Wait, actually, you know what? Next time we broadcast live from the Dubliner,
Yes.
I would really like a corned beef sandwich.
Where's the Dubliner at anyway?
I don't know. Ask fucking Brooks. He's like, I gotta go.
He's done. And the rage quit.
Did he just totally rage quit us?
He did. So, all right, back to soccer.
We're gonna
Commercial. I'm here in Palm Springs. I'm out.
We're gonna finish off on soccer.
All right. So, what do you want to talk about?
let's have one prediction on the San Jose game. How many people are going to sell out? Like, is it going to sell out? How many people are going to? It's going to sell out. But how many people are going to be there?
I guess
are they going to open up? No,
I'm saying 61.
No, San Jose coming up on Saturday.
San Jose.
I'm saying 61.
San Jose, 61,000.
That's my guess.
All right. What is the record? Because I remember it's close to.
I think it was 64 for Keller.
Right. That was the record. You don't think we're going to beat the record again?
No, I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
All right.
I think we'll be. I think we'll be roughly about 60.
Okay.
That's a fair assumption.
I think that's a fair assessment. I'm thinking I'm going to go with 62 plus. And all right. That's what I'm going to say. Because the weather, I think, is going to be nice.
I love the fact that he rage quits and comes belly back
and then Photo bombs us. Yeah.
It's not the worst thing he could have done to me.
I would have just laughed. He would have dropped his cock right on your shoulder.
Awesome. Don't give him any ideas.
Yeah. Don't get that started.
I don't have to shut this show down immediately.
Just saying, come on.
Come on.
Chasing me away. Come on down to the Berliner if you want a little Brooks.
Hey, if you guys would like to buy Brooks a glass of water, he's down here at the bar right now.
Yeah, he is. I need a glass of water.
And we really do want to encourage you guys to come down and see him live. He's in Renton, supporting our town.
I want you to see him when he's doing his clean act.
His clean act?
Yes.
Wow. I don't know if I can take his clean act.
Oh, it's very sanitary, sanitized, very mellow and very vanilla.
Very vanilla.
Yeah.
Really? Well, wow. I'm wearing my bear suit, so.
Well, I've sweat through my shirt. I don't know about you guys.
So, are you guys going to make that U18 game?
What day is it?
Saturday.
There's a San Jose game that day.
Yeah, it's after.
But it's later.
I don't know. I hope to be sleeping in, but I would like to.
I got a family and shit. I got to work. I'm still probably showing up.
Are you going to San Jose that night?
Hell no.
You're not?
Priorities, man.
Oh yeah, he is the future. He does the future
I got
show.
priorities.
No. I can't look at professional players.
I'm not the president.
I need to down my prediction for the turnout then for the game. It's less than 62,000 if he's not going.
Aaron might actually have a really good point. This might be really good after dark 0-1.
No, you're right. You're absolutely right.
What time is the match, Kyle? What time is the match on Saturday?
For the U18?
Yeah.
I want to say it starts at 10.
10 a.m.
Or maybe it's 11. Let me double check.
All right. Kyle's going to check.
The U18 game is earlier in the day.
I know Allie's going to be there.
So it's positive. Let's forget that we mentioned anyone named
Allie, you're fantastic. Thanks for watching.
I am so sorry for all of that.
It was not fair to get picked out.
That was the first name he read and went with it.
Yeah,
I can tell you that right now.
He's
when you're the first person in the chat room, you're going to get picked off. So, Alky Drinker, you may be next.
Yeah. Alky Drinker, you're up on the chart.
And yes, I am watching my back. Thank you.
For flying cocks.
Oh my goodness.
Wow.
Right, so
hey,
I think
Erin, are you still in the chat room, buddy?
Yeah, he is still in the chat room, even though he said he was not watching. Oh, it's a cheerleading day for Aaron. He's not going to make the U18 sound.
Oh.
Man, you guys are killing me.
Well, actually, you know what? His daughter does come first.
Yeah, and
no, absolutely.
I'm
not talking about him. He's got
maybe his daughter can come cheer for the U18s.
Boom.
Someday. But I know Aaron loves going to watch the cheerleading practice.
He loves
the other parents at cheerleading practice, and he's.
I don't know what you people do in Renton. I don't know if it's in the water, but the kindness that's expelled out of the cheerleading practices are something unreal.
And I've only heard secondhand from Erin.
Yeah.
But from what I understand, he just meets the most wonderful families and loves the commentary for that. Like they have a really good rapport.
The banter.
Yes.
The banter with the moms at the cheerleading practice. I hear phenomenal.
And so I know he just can't wait to get there. So there's no way he could make the U18 game.
No, that's fine. But what about you guys?
10 a.m.'s really early for me.
It depends on my Friday night.
Yeah.
I don't have a podcast called The Future.
I
probably don't have any podcasts after this.
after tonight, I'm pretty sure we've been told we can't do another podcast.
Yeah, probably. Aaron, can you just not ever leave the country again, please?
Actually,
you are the talent.
hasn't gone bad.
No, it hasn't gone bad.
We got all the stuff we needed to get done.
First of all, we had one game this week to talk about. Yeah. And we should have won it, but we didn't. It was a draw. We're happy with it. That's in summary. We have a couple of games coming up this week. Not a lot to talk about in soccer.
Well, we got the predictions. We got all the
And we have an honest-to-God superstar who does nationwide Honda commercials. Come on.
By the way, can I mention?
No. Anything.
The Sounders FC website is god-awful at updating for the youth teams. You should be ashamed of yourself for not having this
Well, let's not go there.
Updated schedule and rosters.
That is poor. At the very least, I'll say that's poor.
You know, we might know some people in the front office that we can talk to. Maybe
they need to update that because the only thing available on that site is the 2011-2012 stuff. That's already happened.
That's not good. So anyone watching?
Oh, Alky Drinky, you were told to watch out. You're next on the list.
Yeah, because you're first in alphabetical order. Yeah. So that's who gets picked off on this show, pretty much. So I think we're going to get onto the exit of this show and into the post-show, and then I'm going to go home and kill myself.
Why would you want to do that, sir?
I just fulfilled everything I could possibly.
What's your method? I don't want to copycat you.
Well, I basically have some explosives that are timed to go off.
Oh, no, I don't get any explosives.
And my pulse gets to the point where I'm definitely unconscious, then it blows up.
I just figured I would drink more Galazzo until my heart
I'm taking him off the camera.
Yeah, take him off the camera. He's done.
They don't even sponsor us yet.
Wow.
You gotta give him incentive.
We're just giving it away now.
You gotta give him
We're just going to talk about selling Honda Accords and Priuses.
I can't believe he's going to eat the rest of my fucking pretzel. Walks off the show, rage quits.
All right, guys. This is going to be the end of this episode 10. We're going to do a post show after this.
We're
out in the post show. Anything goes.
Yeah, you thought this was impressive.
Wow.
You just wait a minute.
Wow.
So thanks for watching.
It's that time of year again. Oktoberfest is here again. Bring your family and your friends and join in all the fun. Stand and sing, I'm Prosit, I'm Prosit, I'm Prosit. Stand and sing, I'm Prosit. Oktoberfest is here.
The Renton Chamber of Commerce and the Berliner Pub would like to invite you to join them at the inaugural Renton Oktoberfest. This 3-day event is a celebration of true German spirit in honor of Bavaria's Oktoberfest in Germany, hosted by the world-famous Manuela Horn, also known as the Austrian Amazon. The Renton Oktoberfest will take place Friday, September 28th through Sunday, September 30th, and will be held at the Pavilion Event Center, which lies in the heart of downtown Renton. There will be a selection of German food, including brats, pretzels, and even a whole pig roast. And what would Oktoberfest be without the beer? A large selection of beer shipped directly from Germany will be on hand. Be sure to join us for the ceremonial tapping of the keg Friday at 6 p.m.
Stand and sing, I'm Prosit, I'm Prosit, I'm Prosit. Stand and sing, I'm Prosit. Polka time is here.
Discounted tickets may be purchased in advance at the Berliner Pub located at 221 Main Avenue South in Renton by phone at 206-793-6437 or online at www.rentonoktoberfest.com. Members of the Berliner Pub Stein Club will receive complimentary admission. The Renton Oktoberfest is a 21 and over event. Please do join us at the first annual Renton Oktoberfest.